everyone, or good morning, or good afternoon, whatever it is in your part of the world. See, we got a couple people in here. Well, at least a couple people have commented. Hopefully, they're here. Hello, Eddie. Hello, Arlene. You're Tiger. Don't know where he is. I'm sure before the live's over, he'll come out where I can grab him. Kind of a warm day today. We're finally getting into summer now. And I'm enjoying every minute of it. Hello, Ace. Let me get the comments back on here. There we go. Not that it matters, I can't read them, but if comments stop on YouTube, which for some reason, I think it's my phone, I keep having to exit out of chat and come back in. It happens to me quite regularly. But at least if I have it on StreamYard, I can see if there's comments coming in that aren't showing up on my phone. Hello, Christy. Hello, Joanne. Yeah, Superman's around here somewhere. Oh, there he is. He's over there on the shelf. It's an elf on the shelf. It's a Superman on the shelf. And Teddy's up there right in front of the air conditioner. And Domino's over here pestering me because I have half a bagel sitting here next to me. And she wants it. Well, at least she wants the butter that's on it. Hello, Winstone. Well, I don't know if my members see. Got a couple in here. Ace and Joanne. So hopefully both of you have seen the picture I posted last night. Hello, Emily. Hello, Demoose. Hello, Amy. Well, I don't know if I should tell everyone or just the ones that aren't members aren't going to be able to find out. Okay, I'll tell you. The guinea keats started hatching out last night. And they're slowly coming out. As of about 2 hours ago, I had 6 of them fully out and another one that's working on it. I don't see any signs of any other ones. I don't see any other ones that eggs are cracked or anything. Well, I'll have 7 anyways. Hello, Tony. Hello, Jim Rockford. Thank you, Emily. And there seems to be different breeds in there. There's only one all white one. I was hoping for a few more all white ones. Looks like only got one of them. There's some pied and gotta look up the other one. I can't think of what it is. I recognize it, but I just can't think of what it is. But I'll let everyone know when I have them in a video. Yep, Joanne. You always catch my member only post. You know what pays to be a member. Well, thank you, Amy. Hello, Judy. Hello, Reverend Joe. I know you will, Emily. Well, Mike, I'll tell you, I haven't seen that third guinea in quite a while now. So I'm thinking I may just have two adults now. And hopefully all the keats survive. So I have at least 7 of them. So that give me 9 guineas. And my goal has always been to have around 10, 12, somewhere in that neighborhood. So they'll put me pretty close to where my goal is. But I can tell you, I'm very happy with them. I have not seen a snake this summer. And ticks are almost non-existent on this property now. Last year, they were horrible. And even last spring, before I turned the guineas and chickens loose, the ticks were getting really bad. Well, since they've been out, I've only had, I think, 2 ticks, maybe 3 ticks on me since the 1st of April. So I can live with that. And hopefully, if we can keep the numbers up, there won't be any. Well, thank you, Christy. Oh, I'm missing people coming in. I think. Well, that's what I planned on doing, Christy, but didn't quite get my bagel ate, and then it was time to start the live. Yeah, apparently I missed Fuzzy Adventures and More coming in. Hello, DJ. Well, I don't know if you typed this question before I answered that question, Emily, or if you didn't hear me. But it looks like I've only got two adult guineas. I haven't seen that third one in a long time. It's probably been at least a month since I've seen that one. Well, my goal is to not see any snakes, Windstone. I am not a fan of snakes at all. Yeah, ticks were terrible here last year and even last spring. So I'm a firm believer. Well, could be partly the chickens, but I've always heard the guineas are good at eliminating ticks. I'm a firm believer in that. Yep, Judy. Snakes, sticks that look like snakes, hoses, ropes. Yep, I know exactly what you're talking about. Well, Christy, if that happened to me, I wouldn't be here tonight telling about it. I'd be dead. That would kill me. I have a bunny around here. I see it hopping through the yard every now and then. Not too often. Yeah, me too, Joanne. Well, Amy, it sounds like you're the way I am with snakes, too. I probably would never get in that truck again, Windstone. Oh, I especially don't do good with the big ones. Because the area where I lived in New York, we had a lot of milk snakes. And 3, 4, 5 foot long. Even though they're one of the most harmless snakes there is, still not for me. Hello, Gandalf. That's scary, Christy. If that'd been a copperhead or a rattlesnake or something, that could have turned out very badly. Yeah, I had a decent sized rat snake here last year. Um, Probably about 3 feet. But I know old rat snakes can get pretty big. Hello, Chef. Hello, Pine and Oak Woodworks. Hello, Big Matt. Hello, Tim. Yeah, the moose. They just the size of those milk snakes scare me. And it also scares me when I find out years later that I was chased with a rattlesnake. When my son was probably 14, 15 years old, him and his friend found a rattlesnake out back. And he did some stupid stuff back then. He picked that darn thing up and chased me with it. I didn't know that was a rattlesnake until years later. Fortunately, back then I could run pretty good. Well, I'm glad I don't live where you do, Windstone. Hey, I don't care if someone likes snakes. Just keep them away from me, we're fine. Yep, Amy, you heard one of the kittens. And one thing that'll take care of a copperhead is a king snake. We have speckled king snakes around here, and they will take care of the copperheads. Yeah, I hope to never have a snake issue here. I only saw 3 snakes last year. There was that rat snake, a black racer, and then a small one. I'm not sure if it was a DK's or or what it was, but it wasn't all that big. And this year, I haven't seen one. And I'm hoping with a commotion from the chickens and guineas that they'll stay away. Because that's what I've heard is they don't like the commotion and they'll stay away. Oh, well, that's good, Christy. You know, Gandalf, if I ever saw a snake that long, I'd probably have a heart attack and die right there. Hello, Skip. You know, Chef, I got this rub from someone. Can't remember who I got it from. That is making my food taste pretty darn good. I still haven't done anything on the grill yet. The first time I get out there and cook something on the grill, I'm going to do a video on that. For more organized in here, which I will be when I get moved into the big house, then I could film what I've been cooking in my air fryer. But I'm really not set up to do a decent video in here. Hello, Northwoods Press. Not too bad of a night. Oh, they are, Joanne. They are very sweet. Well, thanks for that tip, Sassy777. I didn't know that. Hello, Susan. Well, that's good, Judy. I'm glad Toby keeps it safe for you. I used to cook on the grill all the time. I just kind of got away from it. I need to get back into it. I know I didn't get a notification, Gandalf. Hello, Ark Wild Man. Ace has been a member for 18 months. Thank you, Ace. I appreciate that. Yeah, Susan, YouTube's always playing games like that. They seem to think it's funny or something. Unfortunately, we don't. Yep, I know what you mean, Susan. I don't worry about subs now like I used to. When I was trying to get to 1,000, it would upset me so bad. I would go to different lives, try to meet people, work on getting my subs up, and then a day or two later, they take half of them away. No, thank you to Moose. Well, I'm at the bottom of the chat now. Well, yesterday, I had an appointment to take, ended up naming him Tiger. He's the kitten that was Dixie's kitten that Dixie gave to Daisy. Had an appointment to take him to the vet because he's so small, not gaining any weight. But I took along Daisy and her kittens also, just because when they're that young, I don't like to separate them. Because if they happen to be busy, if they had to wait for test results or anything, it could be a couple hours. So, so I took them all in, and she said that Tiger is healthy. And he should just try to increase his calories however I can. So I've tried the kitten milk replacer. He's not fond of that. And what I've been trying to do is I've been trying to stick him on Daisy, and I got him on Dixie earlier today, anytime they're around, so we can try to get a little more milk. But he's not skinny. He's not fat, but he seems to be filled out and stuff. He's just so small. See, he's 3 weeks old yesterday, and he's just slightly over 4 ounces. I got some tuna fish and oil, and I'm gonna see if I can get him to try to eat some of the oil, see if that helps any. And just keep trying to get him to eat more. And he tested positive, and she only tested one of Daisy's kittens, and that one tested positive too for something. It's some type of parasite that is very common in kittens. So I've got some medicine for them. And she told me also to give it to Dixie's kittens. Because she said more than likely, especially with Tiger having it, that they do too. Oh, seeing what I'm missing here in chat. Well, the moose. Sounds like your wife is a very smart woman. Yeah, Judy. Yeah, the vet told me do whatever I need to do to get more calories into them. He might the moose. If he was just smaller than the rest of them, I wouldn't be as concerned. But what concerns me is he's not gaining any weight. He's just holding steady. Anywhere from 4.25 ounces to 4.4 ounces. He fluctuates a little bit there. Yeah, Judy. Pay attention. You can talk to Tony after my live. Well, I got someone chewing on my toes, so she's coming up. Come here. Come on. Come on. Well, here's one of Daisy's girls. She's the biggest one. Her and her brother are pretty close. And then the other girl is a little bit smaller. It doesn't look like on camera she's as beautiful as she actually is in person. She is beautiful. Aren't you? And this is Dino. This one's a girl, Amy. Yeah, I haven't caught one of Steve's lives in a while. I saw he was live. I think it was earlier today, but I wasn't able to go into his live. Yeah, and Daisy's other girl is a calico also, but it's a muted calico. And then, yeah, look at my shirt. Look at my shirt, honey. And then from about here down, she's a tiger. Really unique. You're pretty. Yes, Judy, I know what you mean. And my pets definitely mean a lot to me. You know, Amy, what you need to do, you need to start out on Tuesday night, go all night, and then just combine your two lives on Wednesday. Just combine them all into one. You'll have a 24-hour live. There you go. I know what you mean, Joanne. I've tried to pet kitties on the screen before. Hello, Teresa. Yes, she is, Emily. I think it'd be a good idea, Amy. You know, I've been trying to get you to do a 24-hour live for the longest time. You ready to get down? Okay. Okay, I'll put you down. There you go. Well, Reverend Joe, I've done 8 hours before, but I did have people up on panel. But at some point, I am going to do a 24-hour live. And whoever wants to join me on panel for 15 minutes, half hour, whatever, you'll be more than welcome to. I mean, it's not quite ready to do it yet. You reach out and pick up the kitten, now I gotta get comfortable again. I have watched a 24-hour live before. Almost stayed awake during the whole thing. I did fall asleep a few times. But it's for short periods of time, maybe 10, 15 minutes. But I bet you out of those 24 hours, I was awake for 22 and a half, 23 hours of it. Maybe even a little bit longer. Yes, I know on New Year's you did go 4 hours, Amy. You started at 8 and you said you were going to continue into the new year. Now I'll tell you, we didn't get far into the new year and you ended it. Yeah, me too, Joanne. That's why I live with a house full of cats. I wouldn't want a house full of people living here, that's for sure. Yeah, I know that time I went 8 hours. I know Brett was up on panel for quite a while that night. Well, guess I should tell you what I was doing earlier this evening. I ordered some stuff on Amazon the other day, and one of those packages was delivered this afternoon. So I started putting it together. And let's just say that the kitties in the other house are going to be very happy. And then eventually, when these kitties get over there, they're going to be happy. I got them what I think is going to be a very nice cat tree. It wasn't the one I originally was going to get because that one was too tall. That was only going to leave about 3 inches from the top perch to the ceiling. So I found this one. I looked at several of them, seemed to like this one. And those kittens are climbing in there as I'm trying to put it together. As soon as I got one of the caves on there, next thing I know, Dream is right in there. And Rose was climbing all over it. As soon as I started putting it together, she started climbing all over it. I got it about half done. So I should be able to get that finished tomorrow. And that will be in my next video also. Now of putting it together, I'm not filming that. I didn't have my tripod with me to set up the camera anyways. And that's not too exciting putting it together, so I'll do some video of it when it's done so you can see what it looks like, and I'm sure the kittens will be climbing all over it. Oh yeah, they love the cardboard boxes, that's for sure, Reverend Joe. Oh yeah, Teresa, my kitties are spoiled. These guys have a cat tree here. And Sanford and Felix are on it all the time. And there's some of the other ones that will get on it. But Sanford and Felix are all the time. They love it. Well, you have a good night, Amy. Yes, Susan, I've got a ton of boxes in here that I need to get rid of. It's just cluttering the place up too much. I save them for the cats, but gotta get rid of some. And some of them they've destroyed. So they definitely have to go. They're going first. And then I'm going to sort through them and just keep a few boxes for them. Because I can always replenish boxes. I get deliveries all the time. I order a lot of stuff online. Order a lot of stuff from Amazon. And I get all my cat food and most of my cat supplies from Chewy. And then I order quite a bit from Walmart. I just don't want to drive to the store to get it. So I have it delivered. So I get a lot of boxes. There's someone delivering a box to me almost every day. Between the mail carrier, FedEx, and UPS. Yes, Emily. Amy goes live every Wednesday. and she does her Tuesday live, and then she's got a live Wednesday morning, and then she's got one, I believe it's 5 o'clock. Thank you for posting that link, Ace. I hear a kitten. Daisy, where are you? I don't think Daisy. I think she's under the bed with the kittens. Um, what else is there to talk about? I'm still getting an egg or two every now and then. I'm getting mostly blue eggs. So the Easter eggers are using the nest boxes. But I'm rarely getting a brown egg. And I've got more brown egg layers than I do Easter eggers. So, see, I've got two. I've got at least 10 brown egg layers. And I think I've only got 5 Easter eggers. So brown egg layers aren't doing so good. They're laying somewheres. Oh, the dogs are doing good, Joanne. I had to go out and get some water just before the live started. So I'd have water to make my coffee with. Dogs all came out from underneath the house. Had to get some attention. And I've had them for almost a year. See, I think I gotta look it up. I've got the dates on my calendar. We're getting very close to a year for Sanford. And then I think about 2 weeks later, the dogs came. Hello, Katie. Hello, Brett. Well, that's fine. You don't have to introduce anyone to my channel. You tell him, Reverend Joe. Yep. Brooks got my dog's eating steak. And that's another thing I need to do. I need to get my wheel trimmer put together. So I can do the trimming I need to do to put up the fence for the dogs. Yeah, me too, Katie. I'm weird and proud of it. You don't have to say it, Brett. We all know it. We all are, Joanne. Um, I hope not, Brett. Doesn't look like you can even talk right now, so definitely shouldn't be driving. You know, Judy, I've thought about just doing carnivore for a short period of time. Because I actually have read that if you do it for about a month, twice a year, that it can help you out. But I want to talk to my doctor about it. Yeah, speaking of my doctor, got a call from the clinic the other day. I missed the call, so called him back. Oh, we need to reschedule your appointment for October 3rd because your doctor is leaving the clinic on October 1st. And they were going to set me up with someone else. I said, well, can I just come in before that, before she leaves? Well, sure, absolutely. So now I have an appointment for August 4th, I think it is. So go see her for one last time. This is the fourth time in the past probably 5 or 6 years that my doctor has left. So, so I don't have good luck with doctors. The first one, he'd been there for quite a while. He was in his mid 50s and just decided he'd had enough of it. So he retired. And then the next two, they were both younger and they just weren't happy with where they were. So they found other jobs. And I don't know what's going on with this one. But for some reason, she's leaving. Yep. There you go, Katie. Who has to work in the morning, Brett? You don't work. You can sit at a computer all day. Yeah, that would be one drawback to it, Katie, is carnivore can be expensive. Well, I want to talk to my doctor, Judy, because she told me the last time I saw her, because I had lost a little weight, and she told me just keep doing what I'm doing, just eat a little less, but don't do any fad diets. Hello, Midnight Madness. Oh, yeah, Joanne, sometimes it doesn't take much. That's not a bad commute, Katie. Yeah, that's pretty bad, Tim. I'm actually showing 18 people. Um, StreamYard showing 19. Well, this is showing everyone on here. It's got 29 people. I know some of these people are gone. Nightbot ranks 26. Yeah, exercise won't do it for me because I can barely move. No, you're right. It doesn't work right, Gandalf. The other night I went to a live, made 2 comments. I was in first place. There's other people that had been in there longer than me, chatting right along. Probably I chatted 25 times. And 2 comments, I got first place. Well, Katie, it's just good for some conversation. That's it. It's supposed to encourage people to chat more and to super chat, but the way it ranks people is so messed up that really doesn't encourage anyone to do anything. Oh, that's weird, Katie. I'm showing 20 on StreamYard, and on YouTube, I'm still showing 18. Hello, Texas Moonlight. I'm not doing too bad. Yeah, Joanne says crown thing means nothing, and here she is in first place. Yeah, Gandalf, it is so messed up. Have a good night, the Moose. Yeah, you're in all the live chatting, Joanne. $70 inside here. Got to keep it cool in here so I can drink my coffee. $77. Okay, Ace. You have a good night. In here, I have two window units, 8,000 BTU. And then in the big house, it's central air in there. That's got a brand new heat pump. I'm gonna put a mini split in here eventually. When I After I get moved in the big house and get this finished off, I'm gonna put a mini split in here. Hello, Nita. Yeah, Emily. All the cats are gonna go to the big house. There'll be someone else in here. Cats aren't gonna be living in here. Looks like I'm down to 11 people now. Well, I think it might be about time to end this now. Lori's Prepping for Heaven is live now. And Steve, the Misfit Mania, is going to be going live after my live. So I'll give everyone else a chance to go live. Reverend Dream be going live in about a half hour. You go live at 11:50. We'll go to a New York ball game, Brett. If that's what you want to do. Okay, you have a good night, Texas Moonlight. Have a good night, Gandalf. Hello, Wanda. Came in right at the end. Well, I've been on here for about an hour and 20 minutes. And I'm just getting ready to end it. I'm kind of tired tonight. It'll just be easier for me if I don't keep going. Okay, you have a good day, Susan. Well, what have you been blowing up, Bobby? I don't think I'll be there for the whole thing, Texas Moonlight, but I'll catch the beginning of it. And I'll probably leave Reverend Dream playing when I go to bed. Because I can't keep staying up till 4 o'clock every night. It's killing me. Okay, well, thank you, everyone. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm just looking down through to see if there's any comments I need to address. I'm not going to individually say goodnight to everyone because I'll be here for another half hour if I do. But thank you, everyone. I appreciate it. I'll have another live Sunday at 5:30 Central. Okay, have a good night, good day, whatever it may be for you. Okay, thank you, everyone.